Hello, mortals! This is the Booktube Goddess, the #1 drag queen booktuber on YouTube, and this is a Get Ready With Me where I get into drag makeup to film videos later today. And we have Lynette, and we have, yay, Britta's here, and we have Lori. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try to do something similar to last week, but I'm still not crazy about the eye shapes I've been doing, so I'm going to try to work on that a little bit. So is everyone having a great weekend? Oh, boy. I don't know. A couple weeks ago, I think I had mentioned that I was like thinking about doing LASIK because I wear glasses, and I've been having the glasses have been making my nose really sore, and so I got pads for them, and the pads are too big, and I have to have different glasses for different things I do, like driving and looking at the computer. My eyesight's really... So I went just to get a consultation, just to see what my options were for LASIK. And guess what? The joys of getting older. I was told I have cataracts, and I'm not a candidate for laser. But, and here's what really sucks, is that not only, since I'm like on the really early stages of cataracts, health insurance won't cover any surgery. Welcome to the USA. So I have to wait until my eyesight gets, the cataracts start clouding my vision before I can get any type of surgery. That's what the ophthalmologist told me. So yeah, another great thing about getting old. And we have Lex. Hey, Lex. Oh, Lori, have you had the surgery? That's what oh, cool gamer. Welcome back. I remember you from last week, and don't know if you saw Critical Role, but I wasn't crazy about the last episode. But as usual, I didn't hate it because there were good moments in it, but it just wasn't very satisfying. But I'm fascinated by this cataracts where they take out the lenses of your eyes. It's called like OCL replacement, and they put an artificial lens in, and then you don't need glasses at all. You're supposed to have really good vision. But there's, of course, pros and cons to that. The big one is if you get like they call it a trifocal lens implantation, that at night you see halos around lights and things. But the technology has just really been impressive for cataracts. Do that this summer? Yeah, you're going to have to tell me what it's like. Oh, Lex, the 40s. Personally, I think the best time of your life is the 30s because you're no longer in the 20s. You no longer have that, the things you carry, the self-doubts, that type of thing. And beginning in your 40s, at least for me, is when your body starts noticing the effects of gravity. And so the 30s is just sort of that sweet time, but the 40s aren't bad either. I had a good time in my 40s. I just had to be more cognizant about how to take care of my body. Too much zooming. Old enough to be your mother next month. Oh dear. Happy birthday. Okay, so I wanted to do the swoop on the, let's see if I can try it. Just trying to. There. Oh, they're not even. So, well, it's not too bad. Oh man, this is not the way to do this. Just trying to get it even. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the card trick, and this time dense brush. It's not dense enough. Okay. No, I don't know if I'm going to like this. Well, let's see how it works. So now you can see how really off they are. Okay. Well, let's see how that works. I'm waiting for the gravity. Well, the thing is your metabolism slows down. So, and this happens so many times, and it happens to me or to so many people. Of course, there's exceptions to every rule. Some people have fast metabolisms all their life, but usually your metabolism slows down. So even if you don't change your diet at all, you eat the same amount of food, and you'll still start you'll start gaining weight. What do they call them? Dad bods or whatever? I don't know. But, and I noticed that around 45, when I turned 45, I was like, why is nothing fitting? Because I didn't do anything different, but I had gained like 20 pounds. And it's like not just like overnight, but over, a 5-year period, I just slowly started expanding at such a slow rate that you didn't notice it, but then suddenly you notice it. Your mom had both eyes done because of cataracts, and the procedure was a piece of cake, and it was successful. The only disadvantage is that the artificial lens is very light sensitive. I've heard that too as a side effect. But the other thing is, if you don't have insurance cover it, it's super expensive. It's like my ophthalmologist said, I didn't do any price comparisons, but he was saying if I wanted to do it now and pay out of pocket with no insurance, it's like $6,500 per eye. So that's like $13,000, which I don't have. Oh, I wanted to watch that. Well, as you know, I've really been into Drag Race, so I was watching that last night, but then I love Stranger Things. Stranger Things is a Netflix show that was created by people that were, I don't know if they lived in the 80s, but there's something nostalgic for them about the 1980s. So they set it in the 1980s, and there's a big Dungeons and Dragons sort of background subplot type thing, which I really love, of course. So I only watched the first episode of Stranger Things. All the episodes have dropped for episode or season 4. So I'll watch Obi-Wan after I see that. Yeah, I've heard that the procedure itself is pretty simple. Yeah, that's me, Stranger Thing. Yes, I just saw that, Willow, and it's that same actor, the little person. He's been in a couple things, but I liked Willow when it came out. I mean, it wasn't great, but I mean, there's hardly any fantasy. Oh man, back then when Willow came out, the movie, I think Conan was the only, and then there's some really bad, like, B-grade indie movies, but Wilma is here. Hey, Wilma. Yeah, and you're less active. I was just saying I found out I had cataracts, which is why we're talking about eyes. I want to watch Obi-Wan and Stranger Things. And you haven't even started RuPaul's. I love the All-Stars format. There's like 4 booktubers in a row. Yeah, the live streams are fun. I saw you on that one live stream. Well, yeah, giving up smoking. Smoking is a stimulant. Like, if you didn't know, a lot of models, like those really skinny models, they smoke because it's a stimulant. And stimulants, of course, increase your metabolism. Okay. I need to do something here. Thinking about colors, going back to my flash palette. The format of RuPaul All-Stars is that there is no elimination, and I love it. And I'm fairly certain, I think I said this to Wilma on her, or commented on her video, that I'm fairly sure that there was a trial balloon when they did the Raven's makeup. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put down some color first, where instead of eliminating people based on I'm keep changing my mind. I'm going to go back to the flash palette. They, instead of eliminating queens every episode, you score points. So the top two get stars or points, and then they lip sync, and the winner of the lip sync can block the next person from getting a star in the next episode, but that person can still compete. And it's just a whole different attitude. All the contestants seem so much more relaxed, so much more, I don't know what color to do. So much more, there's so much more camaraderie among the different. Oops. I'm just getting another flash palette just in case. Okay, guys, what colors should I do? What did I do last week? I did pink and blue. Okay, so let's just do one of those autumn looks, I guess. And I'm going to attempt, actually, let me try to do a white little cut crease. Oops, I am. Painted with Raven does the point system. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It's a makeup contest show, but the makeup they did wasn't like even drag makeup. It was like special effects art on their faces. Cappuccino, yay! Oh, what's Lux doing? Oh, a guide to Japanese role-playing games. Interesting. I don't know anything about that. By the way, I'm Japanese or Japanese heritage. I don't know about that. I like the older seasons. I mean, I started watching when Drag Race first came out, what, 11 years ago. I saw it on Logo, which is really their only original uh, produced show at the time. But I think if you can get to season 3, that's when it really starts getting good. Yes, Wilma. In the new All Stars format, they can take chances, but there's also this lightness. Even if they get blocked, there's still this lightness to the contestants. Yeah, I agree. Fit. Seeing the queens get to get along. And it's also fun when they don't get along, but I mean, let's be serious. The drama is drama. Really, I liked it. I was, well, because of my artistic skills, some of them, there were a few of the contestants where they felt like they were a lot less skilled in the type of painting they were asked to do, but I thought some of them were incredible. Yeah, I agree, Cap. I mean, if you're into Drag Race, I think you definitely will enjoy the All Stars, and if you're just casual fans, I think you'll find the format a breath of fresh air. Okay, I'm just going to do a line of white. I'm not being very exact because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff over it. More of a guideline. And as per usual, this side's going to look a lot better than this side. Okay. So let's do. I guess we're going to do yellow. Back. I don't know why I'm starting this way. I swear this one flash palette just, it's a lot more sheer than I want. So this, oh man, this is more of a mustard orange. Oh well. Let's try. Oh man, I'm sort of ignoring that white line I just put down. Okay, so now we're going to go to orange. And then go to red. Oh, I forgot to do the bottom eyes. Let's start with let's go the opposite way. We'll start with red. Orange, and then yellow. Okay. It looks a lot different on camera. Holy smokes. Yeah, Wilma, I do use flash palettes a lot. And that's what I do. I do the flash palette, and these are the cheap ones. These are like the $20 ones, not the $90 ones. And I do think that it makes the colors pop a lot more than just eyeshadow. But what I do is I put down the flash palette, then I powder over it with transparent powder, and then I put the eyeshadow over it. Because I found if I put eyeshadow directly on the flash colors, it gets a little, it makes my brushes muddy and it doesn't blend out right. But what I do is I use my fingers to blend the colors because I found that's really the best way. And I really went too high. I can fix that. like finger painting. What is finger painting? Okay, so now I'm going to go over with some translucent powder just to set the flash. Okay, so now we're going to put on some color. Let's start with yellow. I'm still using this Jeffree Star palette, which I've had forever. And I want to do somebody else because he's a little problematic, but I mean, a palette lasts me for years. Apparently. Okay. Oh, you have the expensive one. I don't have any P. Louise. Yeah, I'm pretty cheap when it comes to buying things, you know, but this was actually a gift when I first started doing drag a couple years ago. I mean, drag seriously. Oh, an expat. Where to? That's interesting. What are we talking about? Oh, you're okay. The U.S. midterm elections. Yeah. Well, I just bought a house in Las Vegas, so I'm not moving anytime soon. I'm worried for you all south of the border. Wilma's from Canada, so south of her border is not our south of the border. A Spanish-speaking country. There are a few I'm considering. You know, I have several friends who expated to Puerto Vallarta, which is sort of a Mexican gay vacation town. But we would, this group of friends and I would like go there every summer or every year. Wasn't summer. Summer's not a great time to visit Mexico. But the best time is probably around May. But then if you go in December, it's still warm weather. But you also get, if you're interested in like the Festival of Guadalupe and that type of thing around the Christmas time. Anyway, a couple of my friends have relocated to Puerto Vallarta and love it. They love it down there. Do get hurricanes, but yeah, it's a big decision. Oh gosh, poor Texas. Texas, you guys, this past week, I feel for you. Yeah, I did get something. Did I get something from Juvia's? I did, Wilma, on your recommendation, I got this one. Why haven't I been using it more? I think because the colors are kind of, yeah, the colors are kind of neutral. And I don't do neutral very often, although this does have an orange. Maybe I'm going to use this orange. Most I got it for the black. But I don't really need any more eyeshadow because what I have has been lasting me so long. Florida is really schizophrenic because if you go to southern Florida around Miami Beach, totally different than northern Florida. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I got the Jawbreaker and the Conspiracy palette as gifts, and they've been lasting me a long time. And I'm still going to use it until they go away. Yeah. Oh, interesting. More women, more greens, more independence. Oh, I didn't know they were available at Ulta. I've been trying to find one with a good brown because this Conspiracy palette, I've been really using the browns for like contours and eyebrows, but I haven't found a brown. Let me show you. Yes, we're becoming a makeup review channel. This is the Conspiracy palette brown. And you can see how dark it is. It's really pigmented. And a couple of the palettes I've tried don't have that type of pigment. I'm going to try Juvia's palette, this one. See, it's a lot more sheer. I mean, I'm sure it's great for some things, but I just want that dark brown I get. Like, God, you can't even see it on the camera. But trust me, what else did I try? I got some other palette. Oh, this one. So I got Sugar Pill. And again, I got the brown because I wanted to see, it's just, there's something about this brown in the Conspiracy that's, I should just get a contour palette, honestly, but I don't know. That's where I am. Anyway, I am going to go to Juvia's and try this orange because this looks like it's going to work. Honestly, I think I wanted a brighter orange. Let me go to good old Willy Wonka, Charlie. This is that storybook palette. Yeah, I lost one of the pans, but who is this made by? I think it's called Storybook Cosmetics. I can use some of this orange as well. Okay, and for red, oh, this is one of my early palettes that I got. It's Pinky Rose, and it has really nice bright colors. I'm just going to do this red. Actually, I'm going to use their yellow too. Listen. Nope. Yellow is so hard to find. That shows up nice and bright. Okay. Well, this looks crazy. Looks totally not blended. I hate it. In person, it looks blended, but on camera, not so much. I'm going to look for... Pinky Rose, by the way, is a Latino-owned, might be women-owned too, but okay, we're just going to go with this. Whether you like it or not. Wife is thinking about going back to Vegas for DEF CON. What's DEF CON? Oh, some convention for your wife's a hacker? Shouldn't say that out loud. Warrior One is all matte neutral palettes. Okay, I'm going to check that one out. Yeah, Lex, you can say hi to me. Yeah, that's the nice thing about Juvia's Place. Summer is not the best time to go to Vegas because that's when you get the 100+ degree weather. The best time to go is like right now is great, May and September. But June, July, August, it's pretty rough heat-wise. C Color Cosmetics did. Oh, I should check that out. Under $10. Okay, definitely going to check that out. Oh, thank you, Britta. $100 million trying to get his candidate selected. Did not get it. I love that. Love that. C Color Cosmetics does a lot of dupes, and they have 2 or 3 of them that copies Jeffree Star. Okay, I'm definitely going to check them out. Oh, great cap. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Oh, and this is something new I've been doing, Wilma, is cleaning up with my cellar water, which is makeup remover. Oh my God, I haven't even asked how it's everyone's reading. I finally took your suggestion and I gave up on that middle grade book that has put me in a reading slump with Violet Vale, something. Oh, and the reason why I do this is because I put so many layers on my eyelids that it just gets so crusty and cracked and cakey, that it is nice to start with a clean canvas, as it were. But I took your guys' suggestion and I got The Wind-Up Girl. And I started reading it. I'm only about 1/4 of the way through. The writing is gorgeous. The prose itself is gorgeous. I like the characters and I like the plot so far, even though I don't quite know what's going on. And like I said, I'm about 1/4 of the way through, and I don't think you're supposed to know everything right away. It's one of those books that where the plot gradually unfolds and the world building unfolds along with it. The only thing I'm not super fond of is every chapter flips around to different points of view. I am not a huge fan, and there's exceptions to everything, but I'm not a huge fan of multi-POV books. And if they are multi-POV, I prefer that they stick with one character for like more than one chapter. But that's just a personal preference of mine. By Lope de Vega. Oh, I should replay. We were talking about this, a few weeks ago or a month ago? June of the Range. Oh, how was Electra? I saw that. Spoiler alert, I did Shelve It or Shove It already for next month. And I think that was one of the books. Fevered Star audiobooks. I am enjoying The Wind-Up Girl. Yeah, of the multi-POVs. Okay, so what I'm going to do... What color should I contrast with the reds and yellows and oranges? I think gold. Let's just do gold. But first, I'm going to go back and reinforce this white line. That I pretty much covered over. This is, of course, my good old clown white. Okay. Then I'm going to go in. Now I'm going to use yellow, but I'm going to use gold glitter on top of this, I think. I have too many things. One thing I like about these flash palettes is you don't need any, if you do glitter, you don't need any, I should have set the white. You don't need any glitter glue because it's sticky enough that the glitter seems to, at least for filming. Because I didn't do it, I'm going to try to. Trying to set the white so I don't stick glitter up here. That's usual. I always feel all over the place whenever I do makeup now. Sorry, I am quiet, but need to concentrate. Okay, let's put some glitter on, see what happens. Then I may do some white glitter. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's something. Yeah, I did a whole video on Marion Zimmer Bradley. I don't know what you're saying here. I know a fish to avoid marriage. Yeah, Miss Avalon. I really loved Miss of Avalon. I don't know what we're talking about. I've read a couple of her books. Oh, it's an epic poem. And Britta likes the glitter. Need to start brushing. Okay, so desperate need of black. This is always harrowing. Okay, now we're going to go to the inglot gel line. I really need to get more of this stuff. I'm really low, but this has lasted a long time as well. Okay, definitely ordering more of this stuff. I don't know if this is considered high-end or not, but I remember thinking it was expensive for gel liner, but it's nice and black. Now, as I've said before, I hate using mascara, so I just paint my eyelashes with. Of course, I don't think anyone actually follows follows me for makeup tips. all we need to do for the eyes is set it with black. We'll do Juvia's Place. Try to blend this to the gold a little bit. Okay, just trying to blend things together. I think I'm going to do just a little more clown white on the brows. We're almost done the eyes, I think. Okay, I think the eyes are done. Famous last words. Besides the eyelashes, I want to do my lips first. Whew. We all learn when we share. Wish I knew someone who can do my makeup when I do female cosplay. Well, if you're in Vegas, I've actually never done makeup on someone else. I would have no idea how to do it. Oh, that's to the no one sees my channel for makeup tips. Oh, I want to know what you think about it. I was a huge Jack Chalker fan again back in the 80s, maybe even the 70s. But I only have one friend that was also a big Jack Chalker fan, and I don't think he really won any awards or anything. Maybe he did, but he died relatively young, I think. He might have been in his 50s. But he was pretty prolific when he was alive, but people don't talk about him anymore. Kretz Britain. Yeah, I don't know any of these books. Ooh, 3D printing. I do follow Jazza, is that his name? The Australian artist, YouTuber. I think his stuff is so good, but he has a 3D printer. I think they're fascinating, 3D printers. Who would have known that would have been a thing? Okay, as usual, I struggle with my lips. Okay. Okay, I think that is relatively even. I think I'm going to do a red lip. Am I running out of red lipstick? Okay, I'm just going to go with that. I think that looks fine. And is Wilma still on? I still haven't stacked eyelashes. And I think I'm just gun shy after trying to follow a Trixie Mattel tutorial. I am back to using Weave Bond. I just got a little Weave Bond in the... Okay, I think this is the final look. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this white gap here. Okay. I don't like the lips. I want it just a little bit redder, but I'm almost out of red lipstick. So I have this thing. I'm just so used to liquid lipstick. Okay, guys, ready for the wig? I am just going to use this double stacked wig. Make sure there's no pins in it, which I've done before. Okay. And some gloves. No, earrings first. Well, I know I grabbed 2 earrings. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. See, this looks really white. I'm going to put a little bit more blush on. Oh. I always forget to do highlighter. I never think. I still don't know about highlighter. I do like a little on the nose, though. If you ever watch Wilma Finger do when she wears gloves, she has those nails, those really cool nails on top of them. Okay, this is the final look. Let me catch up on the chat. Read fewer books this year. I need to live a little. Well, Lynette's the one that reads a zillion books a year. I'm going to be happy if I do 50 books, which I did not make last year. I read like 49. Yes, he was. And that was in that rotoscope, really odd animation style, which wasn't my favorite. I know, the lashes. What a huge difference. Look at this. Thank you, Cap. 120. Oh, wow. Yeah. This is a different, because I felt like I was like going like this all the time, and I wanted to have them come up a little bit more. So thank you, Britta, Lynette. Thank you, Wilma. Oh my gosh, you stayed through the whole thing. Oh yeah, isn't this a fun wig? And the funny thing about double stack wigs is if you can, I don't know if you can hear the plastic bags that are stuck inside them. Tomb of Sand. Thank you, Cappuccino. And thank you, Lex. Okay, guys. I have some videos to film. I think I'm going to do another unboxing. I'm bound and determined just to unbox all my books, just to get it out of the way. So there's going to be a long period of me unboxing books. And I know most of you don't watch Critical Role, the online role-playing game drama with a bunch of voice actors, but they're taking a 3-week break. So what I thought I would do on my Critical Role day is, instead of doing reviews, obviously, I'm going to try to do a little 2-minute skit. And you know how my my acting proficiency, so we'll see how that goes. But everyone have a fantastic week and a fantastic long weekend if you're in the US. And as usual, until we meet again, may all the books you read be